Welcome to the second devlog of my 2D puzzle platformer, SyncMaster. The goal of the game is to solve puzzles by copying and pasting movement behaviors of different objects, allowing you to advance to the next level. Compared to the last devlog, 3 major changes were made. I improved the sync mechanic, updated the visuals, and started working on the sound design. The sync mechanic, as I implemented it at first, was way too complicated. It had a weird sync behavior which was not intuitive at all and was hard to understand for other people. I fixed that. Now there is no real sync behavior or link between the objects. A more fitting name for the game with the updated mechanic would be Copy-Paste Master. You first need to copy the movement behavior of an object by using the device with a right click. As you can see, the device changed its color, displaying the copied sync state, which is now blue. When the color is selected, I can use the paste function with the left mouse button to activate or paste the movement behavior of the selected color. The object's behavior is now blue, and the direction changed. This can be repeated by copying any state onto any objects. I think with this change, it makes way more sense. But let me know your opinion about that in the comments. Also, you can press F to show the movement paths of each object's movement behaviors. Now to the graphics. I still kept the hand-drawn style, but I made it way simpler. I changed the human to robot, but at first it was a little too complicated, and you couldn't really see any of the details. Because of that, I made a simpler object. I also replaced the placeholder texture for the sync device with a better one, which displays the color of the current copied sync behavior. The player body displays the color as well, and it shows how much health you have left. But I still kept the other health slider, because it's bigger and more visible to the player. To adapt the tileset to the player's sprite, I made this simpler as well. With simpler tileset textures, it made it quite a lot easier to make more tiles, and will be helpful in the future when I need more tiles. I only have the basic tiles right now, and already have several dozens for only the walls, and I didn't even think of all the edge cases. I also made some different mechanical tiles and some more ground tiles to make the walls a little more interesting. It's likely that I change the art style again in the future. I will either keep it as a hand-drawn style or I will change it into pixel art, but let me know your opinion on that as well. In addition, I made a proper main menu. It has a basic play function to play the levels in the correct order, but you can replay them in the level select after you unlock them. I first had a complicated texture for the UI elements, but replaced it then with a simpler version. And there are these beautiful sliders to select the sound and music volume. Sound design. The actual topic of this devlog. I really like sound design. It's quite difficult at first, I think, but also interesting. Sometimes it even happens to me that I'm just taking a walk and then hearing a sound and thinking, I should have recorded that. That's such a beautiful sound. But now enough distraction. I needed sounds for the player. Obstacles, synchronization, and ambience. Let's start with the player sounds. I wanted walking sounds that fit a robot, so I used a small spring in combination with some stomps. For the damage sounds, I reused some of the plastic building brick sounds from the last game and added some spilling fluids. The jumping is quite similar to the walking with a bigger stomp and bigger spring. For the obstacle sounds, I only needed a lava sound and a shooting sound for the arrows. The lava sound is bubbles in the water. I wanted it to sound a little similar to Minecraft. And for the shooting, I wanted a clear whomp. The last missing sounds were for the sync device. For the shooting, I reused the extinguisher throwing sound from my game Firefight Training. For the copying, I used a recording of breathing in air through a straw. I wanted to give the feeling that the movement behavior gets sucked into the device. I also added a small quiet success sound for synchronization and used the pitch down sound of a chain for the moving objects. I still need to add music, but that might be enough content for a devlog on its own, if I want my own music. Also, let me know if you want a devlog completely on sound design, because I think that could be a quite interesting topic. I will try to make at least one new level with every devlog, to have more levels as time progresses, and for this I made a proper tutorial level. It's not final since a few more mechanics might get added, but it's good enough for now. I also created a simple ladder to add more platforming elements. With that, that's all for this devlog. In the next devlog, I will probably create a level editor to make level creation even easier. That might take a while, so I'm not sure if I can finish it in a month, but I'll try. As always, let me know your ideas on how I could improve the game, the devlog, or anything in the comments. Feel free to ask if you need any information about the game. And I'll see you in the next devlog. Bye!